Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, Cande out today. We are hopeful of a return on Monday. She's got a stomach bug, so should be okay. She said she was feeling a touch better yesterday, but needed another day off. Good for her. And we will reconvene on Monday. Beautiful weekend headed our way today. Gorgeous Friday, 85, low humidity. Saturday and Sunday looking pretty good as well, and limited weekends left. Again, I'm not doing this to get a rise out of anybody, but this Saturday, tomorrow, right, is the 12th, right? So we have the 19th, the 26th, and then Labor Day weekend. So we are about 3 weeks away from the last official weekend of summer for vacationing and everything, and then we'll still have a couple weeks left until, we get to that third week of September and officially end summer. But you don't know how many of these fantastic weekends you're going to get. Get out and enjoy it. Going to be 85 and beautiful basically all weekend. We are getting ready also for Russell Dickerson, Thompson Square, Ian Flanagan, 3 weeks from today, September 1, Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill. Let's go. Ticketmaster.com. Going to be a fun day. What a show. If Darius Rucker was any indication from last week, we are in for another treat 3 weeks from today for Russell Dickerson. All right, some national days today. Let's see what we have for you. It is, this is perfect, Play in the Sand Day today. And why not make it all weekend? I'm telling you, it looks gorgeous. Chance to get out to the beaches and play in the sand. It's also Global Kinetic Sand Day. I love kinetic sand. That is fun. The kids, obviously, they don't play with it as much anymore, but got plenty of kinetic sand in this house. National Raspberry Bombe Day, and I'm assuming it's pronounced bomb. It's a dessert spelled B-O-M-B-E. Raspberry Bombe. Let me get you the ingredients here. It's a good end-of-summer treat. Sherbet, heavy cream, sugar, chopped nuts, candied fruit, and a dash of rum, layered using a spherical mold and frozen overnight. Raspberries as the main ingredient. Yeah, it's a cool summer treat. Depending on who's taking part, you may want to leave the rum in or out. It's National Sons and Daughters Day today. That's always important. We could call it National Children Day, I guess, but it's National Sons and Daughters Day today. Let them know you are glad they are part of your life. That is a big day. That's actually a big part of it. Let your children know you are glad they're part of your life. Hang out with them, share stories, do things that are fun. Just be with your kids. Be present. I like that. And there's a lot we can do here. It's National Presidential Joke Day today. On all sides of the aisle, we can go back in history and look at this, but it's a day to recognize the humor often associated but not appreciated every day with the highest office in the land. And we'll leave that one alone. We could spend a couple hours on that for sure, as to what we've seen go on with many different presidents in our lifetime. All right, some good news to round out your day. A group of lifeguards in Florida. This is amazing. And there's video, so you have to go check this out. A group of lifeguards in Florida used their rescue buoys to form a human chain and save a boogie boarder who got pulled out by a riptide. And if you watch the video, there's a guy who works at a tattoo shop nearby. He was on his break using his drone, and he got the whole thing on video. It's incredible. So there's like 5 or 6 lifeguards, and they're all connected. Those orange buoys, right? Like the Baywatch things they'd run into the water with, right? They would strap it around their neck, almost like a woman would put a pocketbook around her, like kind of, sideways, right? They strap it around their neck, and there's a long string at the end of each of their buoys, and they connected themselves. I guess they each held on to the other one's string and just made a human chain. And the one on the end, the lifeguard on the end, swam out with the other lifeguards connected to her and grabbed this guy, threw him her buoy, and then they all turned around and swam in together, all kicking and swimming in together to get through the riptide. It's amazing. Man, these lifeguards do incredible work. They really do. And I was telling a story the other day of a lifeguard on my Royal Caribbean ship a week ago that made a rescue in a pool. Right? You see all these lifeguards. You go. We never do that. We never pay tribute to the lifeguards. But I have to say, they do an incredible job, and they are very important to our summer vacations and summer breaks. You go to any of these water parks. It could be a cruise ship. It could be a water park. Any of these lifeguards, right? Their job is to stand there and literally walk up and down and look in and, down into the pools, and they never take their eyes off the pools. There was a kid, 8, 9 years old, looked to be under the water, struggling, and blew that whistle and had that kid above water. I swear it felt like a half a second. If it was 2 seconds, that was a long time. It was like he blew the whistle, jumped in, that kid was above the water in about a half a second. Thank you to all the lifeguards. Make-A-Wish helped a 10-year-old kid from Boston be a professional baseball player for a day. Check this out. His name is Mark Lane. He prefers the nickname Swaggy. He has a rare neurological condition, has up to 300 seizures a day. I mean, just awful, right? 10 years old. So there's an exhibition team that's big on TikTok in Georgia. They're called the Savannah Bananas. And if you've never, I've spoken about them before. They're like the Globetrotters of minor league baseball. They are so much fun. You watch their TikToks, they're incredible. So the Savannah Bananas, they're very popular. This kid's a big fan. They held a ceremony last week where this kid Swaggy, who's suffering with all these seizures, he signed a contract, got to hang out with the players. They gave him his own locker, and he became a member of the Savannah Bananas for the day. And just beautiful story. And finally, even if you're a big traveler, this guy's got you beat, no doubt. 84-year-old Nat Reed recently completed his goal of riding all 21,000 miles of Amtrak's rail network. He's been all over the U.S. He didn't set out to do it, but 4 years ago realized he's already covered most of it just in his travels, so he set a goal to finish the rest. He's been to all 7 continents, but says his best memories are right here in the United States. Finished his last leg from Massachusetts to Maine last month, and then took trains all the way back to L.A. just because that's what he does. Well, that does it. Have a great day. I'm here till noon, but, all the talking really stops. We play a ton of music. We're going to have a great time for you. A lot of great songs coming up. Cande and I will return together on Monday. We are hopeful she should be good by then. Have an incredible weekend. The weather looks amazing. Low humidity today, up to 85. The whole weekend looks absolutely incredible. Get out and enjoy it. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.